made that. I have to tell you, I made it. You all my that collage, yes.
Let me introduce to you Wayne Barker and Jamie Mackenzie.
They're sprawling everywhere.
I used my silver spoon at birth for throwing meatballs at my nurse. And much to my regret, I can't mingle with the social set. I used the wrong fork at the Stork in New York. My manners ain't fit for this group. I'm just a square in a social circle. Who put that fly in my soup? I would rather go out with a lout to about than sleep in a symphony hall. I'm just a square in the social circle. Who knocked my gum off that wall? When the utterly utter flows like butter, I wanna start pitching a curve. The silly old blighter on a first nighter. I feel like a pickled hors d'oeuvre, no verb. The fashion today is a fancy beret. I'll wear a big Stetson or burst. I'm just a square in the social circle. Finger bowls irk me the worst. They just don't quench my thirst.
Mrs. Vanderpuss will greet you with a 14-carat shout. My dear, you simply have to come to my daughter's coming out. Her daughter is a Frankenstein, a Dracula in make. When she appears, each lad will shout, "Get soup! I need a drink." I've winded dubbed. I've elbow rubbed from Yonkers to Cheyenne. I have dubbed.
Clubbed. Fool to you, but take your blue blood and stick it in your fountain pen. I'm not one who fits with the wits at the Ritz. I'd rather relax on a stool. I'm just a square in the social circle. Anyone wanna shoot pool? When a cookie with cabbage gets too savage, I wrestle her 3 out of 4. Or act like a sailor, sitting in my trailer, spinning my nautical lore. Why, sure! A lady with frills only fills me with chills. She's soft as a ball of chenille. I'm just a square in the social circle. I got a muscle of steel. Anyone here wanna feel? I'm a square as a pear in a boot, and their fancy shirts won't stay on. I'm designed for rayon, but I just don't seem to care. I'm a square. Terrific.
Yes, it's a thrill.
I'm very proud to be here, although I was nervous about performing in so many highfalutin types company, because I'm not like that, you know.
That's why we went out and we did a little research.
That's right.
I retrieved Mom and Dad's Amy Vanderbilt's Guide to Gracious Living.
Etiquette for us.
Complete book of etiquette. If you ever want to know how to address a rear admiral, there it is. And this was yours.
That's my favorite. This is from 1922, the Book of Good Manners, a guide to polite usage for all social functions. It says it is a good plan to add to the invitation some information regarding the trains, or to enclose a timetable.
Yeah.
So it's up to date.
That's good. And for a wry commentary there.
We have Modern Manners, an etiquette book for rude people by P.J. O'Rourke. Lots of stuff we can't read in here.
And what's this? This is 1882, I think.
This is our favorite because this one is called Gems of Deportment. The most important information in this book is that a gentleman should never remove his spats during the fish course.
Yes, the old rules of living are still the best.
I'm so out of joint, it's starting to distort my point of view.
Does my antiquarian brain contain imaginary memories of golden days? Can one feel a real nostalgia for a time and place one never even knew?
Here's to the dear departed past, the musty magazines, the sepia-tinted scenes of long forgotten places.
Here's to the dear departed past, the photographs you find, which seem to bring to mind familiar family faces.
That's when every sky was bluer, and clouds seemed to disappear back then.
That's when every friend was truer. Ah, but then again,
Didn't they know you when?
here's to the sides we used to spin, the bluebirds and savoys, with all that surface noise, the Lindy Hops and foxtrots.
Here's to the orphan Annie pin, and the secret squadron ring that the mailman used to bring for just a quarter and some box tops.
Music on the uke was easy. E7 always went to A.
Chinese checkers and parcheesi, and every Saturday, the movie matinee. I love the 55 Bel Air,
And the 37 Ford.
yeah, complete with running boards and rumble seats and fenders.
Here's to the clothes we used to wear.
Now, don't forget your tie,
And button up your fly.
and fasten your suspenders. As for me, I don't think about the future, 'cause the future wasn't built to last. Now's the time to weep a little tear into your beer for the dear departed past. Here's to the echoes of tomorrow, soon to be memories that last, memories that will someday reappear loud and clear as the dear departed pass. Well, you know, benefit isn't a benefit if she's not there. I'm
Jamie, you
sorry.
have to get over this obsessive compulsive obsession with you know who.
You're gonna raise a lot of money. She's gotta be there. She's
Yeah,
the
but
biggest star there ever was.
She doesn't come. She doesn't come down here.
Come on, she might.
Yeah.
Never know.
In case you're wondering who we're talking about, here's a little bit of seamless segue now.
I love you, Elizabeth Taylor, Hilton, Wilding, Todd, Fisher, Burton, Warner, Hortensky. You're the persona of a Rubens Madonna. You're not like other dames. I get a flutter each time that I utter your 10 glorious names. I love you, Elizabeth Taylor, Hilton, Wilding, Todd, Fisher, Burton, Warner, Hortensky. Could we spend summers somewhere by the sea? No one but us, Cleopatra and me. Winters in Switzerland, high in the mountains, where women ski and men ski. I love you, Elizabeth Taylor, Hilton, Wilding, Todd, Fisher, Burton, Warner, Hortensky. Pushing white diamonds must be quite a bore. Please, let me ease the burden you carry. I'm not rich or famous, but I love you more than Mike, Richard, Michael, John, Nicky, Eddie, and Larry. I need you, Elizabeth Taylor, Hilton, Willie, Todd, Fisher, Burton, Warner, Potensky. Now that you're single, remember my bid. If you're still into romance with a kid, though I'm not the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart you hold an immense key. I'll need you, Elizabeth Taylor. Our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. Why did I wander here and there and yonder, wasting precious time for no reason or rhyme? Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a crime? My journey's ended, everything is splendid, meeting you today has given me a wonderful idea. Here I stay. It's a funny thing, I look at you, I get a thrill I never knew. Isn't it a pity we never met before? Here we are at last, it's like a dream, the two of us, a perfect team. Isn't it a pity we never met before? Imagine all the lonely years we wasted fishing for salmon, losing at backgammon. What joys untasted! My nights were sour, spent with Schopenhauer. Let's forget the past. Let's both agree that I'm for you and you're for me. And it's such a pity we never, never met before. And suddenly I saw you there, and through foggy London town the sun was shining, shining everywhere. Now, in order to bring some truly sophisticated New York-style cabaret to you here in Sarasota, we decided there was only one thing to do.
That's because, we're all so classy here.
It's true.
Got class for plenty.
Got a thing in French. So Wayne did a little research.
Right, I hightailed it down to the Bibliothèque Française du Siesta Key, and I did a little research. Where it go? Here it is. This is, oh, right, of course. With the aid of the Larousse, of course, the dictionary. No, I got this charming little charmant French folk song. Charmant, yes. You can wipe with it as well. And I did the translation. And so now we bring you this wonderful little ditty
entitled Mon adorable poupée. Un baiser, mon adorable poupée. Un baiser, irrésistible beauté. Un regard de toi peut faire chavirer mon cœur.
You've capsized my heart.
Je sais que toi seul peux faire mon bonheur.
I'll have the filet of soul. Bonheur.
Je sais tout ce qui me parle de toi.
I love you in spite of what they've been saying about you.
Encore plus, je te veux tout près de moi.
Bring a glass of water for Mrs. Piaf.
Ne sois pas si méchante. Viens mon chouchou, viens mon chouchou, viens.
Come, my little cabbage, cabbage. Come, my little cabbage, cabbage. Come.
Mon adorable poupée. Embrace me, my sweet embrace for you. Embrace me, irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart goes tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. Mon adorable. Wayne, what does mon adorable poupée mean anyway?
My adorable little dressmaker's dummy.
My sweet embraceable fool. Well, we know that you're all here to have a good time, but we also know that you're here to have for a good cause. And it's very important that the Oslo Theatre Guild be supported, and we're thrilled to have all of you here. But we were looking in Gems of Deportment, and
That's right.
a very stern section about gentlemen flashing their checkbooks before the coffee is served.
Well, but I think that for tonight we can have people keep their checkbooks handy at all times.
That's right. However, you can't expect to get a whole lot from Wayne and me.
No, we're strapped.
In fact, I've got my Florida Lotto ticket in my right rear pocket.
Well, we bought a ticket. We both bought tickets for the Mexican lottery.
Oh yeah, it's worth 500 million.
I can't remember if that was pesos or dollars.
Who cares?
Who cares?
500 million in the dear days of old, and healthy. Oh, sorry, I've screwed it all up already.
I thought you were going to use the maracas for this number.
We have props.
We went to great expense for these things.
I haven't quite got it yet, have I?
Well, the casting for West Side Story is full, so you don't have to worry about having to fill in.
I never did have to
Sheeta
worry
Rivera
about
at the last minute.
We'll just leave the maracas out of this.
I'll start. 500 million in the dear days of old meant half a billion in gold.
Let us shed a little tear for that gold of yesteryear. Aye.
With 500 million in that age of renown, any healthy civilian could proceed to go to town.
In that era so sublime, he could really give himself a time. But today, what with the federal tax,
The state tax,
and the process tax,
the corporation tax,
and the sales tax,
the unemployment tax,
and the gift tax,
the gasoline tax,
and the liquor tax, and the tax is still to come. Why, 500 million is a very small sum.
that sounded so good. Let's sing that one more time.
500 million is a very small sum.
And so if we win the prize, we will not give a ball.
For we know before the day is o'er, the government will take it all. Oh, how very wise to realize we couldn't give a ball. For we know before the day is o'er, the president and Hillary will tell the government and Newt to take it all. Away! Cole Porter song that, as far as we know, has never been performed and may never be again.
No, it almost wasn't tonight, as a matter of fact.
True.
Okay.
Bright as the rain that falls from above, so real, so right is our love. It came like the spring that breaks through the snow. I can't say what it may bring. I only know it's right to believe. Whatever gave your eyes this glow, whatever gave my heart this song, can't be wrong. It's right as the rain that falls from above and fills the world with the bloom of our love. As rain must fall and day must dawn, this love, our love must go on.
Yeah. I couldn't find a portobello under that asparagus, however.
True, we missed out on the portobello.
They told me there was like a little secret surprise. If you eat all the asparagus, there's a mushroom at the bottom.
But we're a little... And I thought that ice sculpture of Helen Allen was absolutely
Oh, marvelous, right? And Tom made out of chopped liver. It was marvelous.
You know you've really arrived when they do you in liver and ice.
Liver and ice. Yeah. Well, speaking of...
And we were kind of relieved that there wasn't a lot of seafood on the boat.
Oh, right, because we have a little ditty, well, he does anyway, about this. It's slick, huh?
Keep going, Wayne. Down by the sea lived a lonesome oyster, every day getting sadder and moister. He found his home life awfully wet and longed to travel with the upper set. Poor little oyster. Fate was kind to that oyster, we know, when one day the chef at the park casino saw that oyster lying there and said, "I'll put you on my bill of fare." Lucky little oyster. See him on his silver platter, watching the queens of fashion chatter, hearing the wives of millionaires discuss their marriages and their love affairs. Thrill, little oyster. See that bivalve social climber feeding the rich Mrs. Hagenheimer. Feel his joy as he gaily glides down to the middle of her gilded insides. Proud little oyster. After lunch, Mrs. H complains. She says to her hostess, "I've got such pains. I came to town on my yacht today, but I think I'd better hurry back to Oyster Bay." Scared little oyster. Up they go through the troubled tide. The yacht rolling madly from side to side, tossed about till our poor young oyster feels that it's time he should quit his cloister. Comes the oyster.
Good sound effect. Good one, sound effect there.
Back once more where he started from, he murmured, I haven't a single qualm, for I've had a taste of society, and society has had a taste of me. Wise little oyster. Milk and crackers, I'll ask you one question. Are you having any fun? What you getting out of living? What good is what you've got if you're not having any fun? Are you having any laughs?
You having any laughs?
Are you getting any loving?
Are you getting any?
If other people do so, can you have a little fun? After the honey's in the comb, the little bees go out and play. Even the old gray mare back home has gotta have hay. Hey, better have a little fun. You ain't gonna live forever before you're old and gray. Come what may, have a little fun.
Why do you work and save and slave? Life is full of ifs and buts.
You know the squirrels save and save, and what do they got?
Nuts.
Better have a little fun. You ain't gonna live forever